All right. Welcome back. Welcome to the replay. Those of you joining us on the replay, you can share. You can swipe to the right on Android. I'm sorry, to the right on Apple. Right? You can swipe to the right on Apple and up from the bottom on Android. Good morning, everybody. Good morning there at Meerkat and also Periscope. All right. We're going to get started here in the next 30 seconds. Welcome, everybody. Been away for a week. I apologize. I meant to broadcast live from my personal spiritual retreat that I take every year there. I go to Cancun since it's real close and easy to get in and out. But I think the internet connection wasn't strong enough to broadcast, so I apologize for that. Welcome, everybody. If this is your first time here, go ahead and put new. Go ahead and put new there at the bottom. And if you're returning back, put your city that you're from. Definitely share. Hit the pair dude. We're going to get started in 30 seconds. Hit the pair dude in the corner. Invite your friends. Good morning, Pink Cotton Mom. All right. Go ahead and hit your share button. Go ahead and hit your share button. Hey, Philly, welcome new person from Philly. All right. We're going to talk about the money game, ladies and gentlemen. End of the year. We have 10 days left. All right. We're in Aliyah, New York City. All right. Walaikum salam. Welcome, everybody. Let me turn Prince off. I'm just cool. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. Let me turn on the other light bulb here. Okay. All right. I'm happy to be back with you guys. All right. Good morning. Happy to be back with you. Let me turn Meerkat around here. Okay, what happened to you, Meerkat? Okay, all right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. My name is DarrellMuham. If this is your first time, welcome. DarrellMuham, real estate entrepreneur, online, offline, sales and marketing. Been in sales for, since 1990. You do the math. Entrepreneur, business person. Former stockbroker, was a stockbroker for several years. Started with a major Wall Street firm out of New York. Ladies and gentlemen, I am happy to be back with you here in Houston, coming back from my personal spiritual retreat that I take every year. I go to Cancun and just kind of detox and disconnect and all that kind of stuff. And I had all intentions to continue periscoping and meerkatting from, thank you very much, from Cancun. But I believe the connection wasn't strong enough. I never got that little button on Periscope that says broadcast. It always says initialing video stream. All right, initialing video stream. All right, let's try meerkat again. It just fell offline, okay? All right, turn it around. Okay, so we've been talking about, ladies and gentlemen, the money game. I don't know how many we've done now, but hopefully by the weekend, ladies and gentlemen, I'll have most of the previous live streams on my website. And you want to go to DarrellMuhammad.net. Go to DarrellMuhammad.net. After this live stream, this is the hub where everything is going to happen. Okay, starting 2016, ladies and gentlemen, we're going full-fledged from this platform right here, DarrellMuhammad.net. Somebody put that on the screen for me, so you can see it there on the screen in the live feed. DarrellMuhammad.net. This is going to be the hub. We're going to have private live events. We're looking for those individuals that are ready to take action. All right, ready to take action, ladies and gentlemen. 2016 can and will be your best year ever, but you have to take action, but the right kind of action. If you want to win at the money game, that's what we've been sharing here with you over the last several weeks. Now, here's how you can reach me at Periscope, and Twitter is at DarrellMuhammad. All of my platforms are at DarrellMuhammad, all right? Or DarrellMuhammad, I should say. I don't know why Meerkat is not staying online. But anyway, it's DarrellMuhammad. YouTube, DarrellMuhammad. Facebook, DarrellMuhammad fan page. Twitter, Periscope, DarrellMuhammad. Just DarrellMuhammad, all right? That's how you can find me on social media, all right? But you want to make sure you go to DarrellMuhammad.net. go ahead and subscribe, become a member. Then that way you'll get special invites, special emails from me, because I truly, truly want to connect with you all and build a community of like-minded people, all right? Like-minded people. Thanks, Lifestyle, for sharing your friends. Go ahead and share, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and double that count right there that you see. Let's go ahead and double it. That means if everybody here go ahead and invite their friends right? Hit the Periscope, dude, and invite your friends on Twitter and Facebook, all right? It doesn't cost you anything. That is your price for admission for the information I'm going to share with you from my, 30 years of experience in business, sales, marketing, money management, personal finance, financial empowerment, network marketing, all that good stuff. Thank you, Green. All right, thank you, Miss Ace, for sharing. Thank you very much. All right, so we're talking about the money game. Here are the four must-have things that you need to have in order to win. These are the 4 things that you and I must have just to give ourselves a chance to win at the money game. All right? Now, here's a couple of things we need to understand, ladies and gentlemen, that there's no exception. There's no exception to the rule. The rules are the rules are the rules are the rules. If you want to play, if you want to win, you play by the rules, and you become very, very good at playing within the rules. All right? Within the rule. So no exception. Thank you for sharing, Camille. There's no exception. All right? And these are requirements. These are requirements. All right? They can be longer, but I like to give you a condensed version, right? A condensed version. There's 3 or 4 things that we can just kind of, imprint on our subconscious mind so we can remind ourselves these are the 4 must-haves in order to win. In order to win. Now, here's what I want to share with us today is that we're talking about a mindset today. We're talking about the mindset to win. There's skill set, there's mindset. All right? Skill set and mindset. There's 2 sets of skills that we have to have, or 2 sets of competencies we need to have. Skill set competence and mindset competence. Now, here's the thing. You've heard of the 80-20 rule, right? The 80-20 rule. Well, here's the difference. All right? Here's the difference. The poor and middle class people, which are really grouped together, the poor and middle class folks focus 80% on skill set and 20% at the most on mindset. The rich, wealthy people, the other people, right? Not the poor, not the middle class, they spend the opposite, right? 80% on mindset, 20% on skill set. So that's a paradigm shift a lot of us have to make because we've been brought up as employees. We've been brought up, in the group of poor or middle class. All right? So we have to understand that it's 80% mindset, 20% skill set. Somebody put that in the stream right now. Go ahead if you would. Please put that in the stream. 80% mindset, 20% skill set. All right? Ladies and gentlemen, it's not too late to share. Go ahead and hit the paradude. Share, because I'm about to share with you what I've learned through my many, many hours of experience, many, many hours of study. And, I want to save you guys a lot of heartache. Thank you for sharing. Hanging with Jay. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate your lifestyle for sharing. Go ahead and share, ladies and gentlemen. Share. You can't share too much, right? You can't share. Lady Traveler, appreciate you. Welcome back, Lady Traveler. Okay, so we're talking about the 4 must-haves. Like you must have water, like you must have food, like you must have oxygen, right? Must have. These are must have, ladies and gentlemen. So just go ahead and accept the fact that you and I, if we want to play the money game to win, these are things that we must have. Now, here's the thing about the money game. Thanks so very much, Pink Cotton Mom. Appreciate you. Here's the things that we have to understand, that there's no guarantees in life. They say the only 2 things that are guaranteed in life is what? Taxes and death. Taxes and death. There's no guarantee. Hey, MJ Houston. All right, there's no guarantee that we're going to win. Here's what I've learned about success, brothers and sisters, is that success is mathematical. Success is about increasing your probabilities to win, and minimizing your probabilities to lose. All right. We want you to hang with us. These are only 30-minute scopes. All right. 30-minute scopes, 20 minutes of content, and then we open up for questions and answers. So if you have some questions, you jot them down and save them for the end. So yeah, go ahead and give the hearts. Taxes, death are the only guarantees in life. Absolutely. Thank you very much. Go ahead and give those hearts. I need to know you out there. Give those hearts. Share. And we can build a community, ladies and gentlemen. A community of like-minded people, right? It's all about coming together. If you see what's happening around you, you see that those that are winning are not winning by themselves. Those that are winning as a team. Even if it's an individual sport, inspiration for life, thank you. Even if it's an individual sport, ladies and gentlemen, they still have coaches and trainers and, other support, right? They have team members, teammates. And it's about having a like mind, right? Having similar mindset, because that's the thing, right? 80% mind, 20% skill set. All right, so let's go into it. Number one, we have to recognize opportunities. We have to recognize opportunities. There's opportunities all around us, ladies and gentlemen, all around us. Opportunities all around us. Some see them, some don't. Why? It's because their subconscious mind has not been programmed through impressions, right? Through impressions to recognize the opportunities that are right there in our face. If the only opportunity you and I recognize is going back to school, thank you very much, going back to school, then that's our subconscious mind has been pounded and imprinted with going back to school. That's how you get advanced. Going back to school, get another education. That's how you make it. That's how you make it, even though we can see with our own eyes that that's not working like it used to work. And it's not working at all for most people. So why do we continue to do that? Because it's a deep embedded imprint in our subconscious mind. So we have to recognize opportunities. Now here's the thing about that. And a lot of people get lost here because they're good at recognizing opportunities. Right? They're good at recognizing opportunities. But we have to recognize specific kinds of opportunities. Because see, here in America, there's no limit of opportunities. There's a million upon million of ways of making money. So if your goal only to make money, right? Sit at the table. Well, yeah, sit at the table, but that we should want to become players at the table. Because there's a lot of people that sit at tables, but they're not players at the table, right? There's some folks that watch the poker game, and there's people that play the poker game. So you're right, sister, absolutely. Sit at the table. So we're talking about the in-depth understanding of playing the money game, right? Playing the money game. So we have to recognize opportunities, but it has to be specific opportunities. It has to be specific opportunities that will get you closer to your goal, right? And your goal can't be just money. All right, if goal is just money, then we're going to be easily distracted. And then we'll never reach our goal. Because we'll spend too much time shifting, changing course, changing opportunity, changing, direction. So we have to be clear on our destination. We have to be clear on what's the next steps, plural, the next 2 or 3 steps that will get me to my goal as fast as possible. As fast as possible. It's about speed, ladies and gentlemen, because we all have a time clock called life, right? And it's running out every day, every second of the day, every millisecond of the day is running out. So we have to focus on speed, not recklessness, speed. The difference between you and I as drivers and race car drivers, right, is skill set and speed. Right? If we try to drive at their speed without the skill set, we'll kill ourselves. But they have the skill set and the practice. They all start, all the NASCARs and racers start at 0 miles per hour. Right? But they have the skill set on what to do once they get past 80, 90, 100 miles an hour. So speed, ladies and gentlemen, speed, speed, speed. So recognize the opportunity, the specific opportunities that will get you to your next 2 or 3 steps. So when they present themselves, right? When they present themselves, you can recognize, oh man, that's the next steps I need to take. I got my notes here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we make preparations. All right, not shooting from the hip. This is not vanity here. So make sure you have your notes. All right, we're giving you stuff that you can use and prepare and put in place now for 2016. We only have what, 10 more days left? Yeah, 10 more days. All right, this is the opportunity, brothers and sisters, for us to go ahead and you know, jump the gun. Go ahead and get started right now. Right? Get started right now. Number 2 is we have to decide quickly and change slowly. Number 2, decide quickly and change slowly. This comes from Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, as he studied the multi-millionaire and the richest people during his time, right? He noticed that they make decisions quickly and change them slowly. Now, here's the thing that I learned about that as I studied that and implement that in that life. That preassumes, ladies and gentlemen, that preassumes, brothers and sisters, that you understand the logical, you know, process. You understand logically what it is that's required to reach your goal, right? So it's non-emotional, right? That is non-emotional. It's not based on, ooh, make more money. Ooh, they promise that I can make money online, $50,000 while I'm sleeping, right? No, it's based on logical, what makes logical sense, not emotional. See, if these are thoughts that you've, remember 80-20, 80% mindset, 20% skill set. If you sat down and thought about these things, right? Late at night if you're a night person, early in the morning if you're a morning person, or in the middle of the day if you're a middle of the day person, right? But you think about it. Real estate, man, real estate entrepreneurship, buying apartments. Wow, okay, here's where I am. Here's the next step. Here's the next step after that. The next step after that. The next step after that. After that, right? The next step. What's the next several steps, right? That's what makes a good chess player. That's what makes a good spade player. How about that? That's what makes a good any kind of player on their way to greatness is they can anticipate 2 and 3 and 4 moves ahead. We're playing the money game, ladies and gentlemen. You and I have to know the 2 and 3 steps ahead, brothers and sisters. With that, once we do that, then when the specific opportunity presents itself, number 1, then number 2, we can make a decision quickly and change it slow, right? That's the opposite of most people. Most people make decisions slow and change them quickly. Well, let me think about it. Let me sleep on it. Let me check with Pookie. Excuse me, when my chair keeps on going down. Let me check with Pookie. Let me check with Ray Ray. Right? Thank you very much, Pink Cotton Mom. See, let me check with Ray Ray. So we ask people who are not qualified to give us the right answer. That's a problem. Right? Let me ask a doctor. He's real smart, but the doctor, what does the doctor know about real estate investing? That's a question. I'm not saying he doesn't, but that's a question you have to ask, but it has nothing to do with him or her being a doctor. Doctor of psychology, doctor of pharmaceutical. Right? But that's what we do because we don't have those people in our circles that are qualified and we can ask these specific questions about specific opportunities. That's why these scopes are so important. These scope, my scope, this scope, and many other scopes. So you can reach out. That's why you have to connect with expert people who have invested, as Malcolm Gladwell calls, experts who have invested over 10,000 hours in a particular area. In a particular area. And I've invested 10,000s on top of 10,000s of hours in multiple areas over the last 30 years. And prior to graduating from college, okay? So make sure that you're aware of that. Make sure that you use logic sense, right? On which your next several steps. That way, you and I can make decisions quickly and change them slowly. If we do the opposite, we will never win the money game. take forever to make a decision. And as soon as a little bump in the road, man, I'm about to do something else. Man, this thing is hard. Darrell made it seem easy. He made real estate wholesaling seem easy. Man, it's not easy. Man, he didn't tell me about this. He didn't tell me about that. Man, I heard another thing is a little easier. All you got to do is get 3 people. All you got to do is get 4 people. All you got to do is get 5 people. All you got to do is post ads on Craigslist. All right? Easy come, easy go is one of the old sayings. All right? Number three, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, this is very important. This is very important. Right? You need to share it. Share it. Give the hearts and share it. Who's bringing this kind of information to our community? Let me just say a little bit about my motivation here, brothers and sisters, okay? My motivation. I've been blessed and fortunate, and I recognize that I have a responsibility to bring what I've learned back to the black community. Most of us never get the experience that I have experienced in several different industries. Most of us have never been a stockbroker. When I became a stockbroker in 1996, let me just diverge real quick, and I'll come back. When I became a stockbroker in 1996, I read an article in the Wall Street Journal that said at that time, only 1% of stockbrokers were quote-unquote minorities. Right? And if you've been around, minority includes, everybody except the white male. The white male, right? Yes, I am in Houston. The white male, right? Everybody except for him. So that's white females, that's Asians, that's Hispanics, that's gay, that's lesbian, that's everybody else. So what percentage of that 1% are black people? Right? So I'm responsible not just to get it like most people, get it so I can blow up, get it so y'all can look at me and say, ooh, Darrell balling, man. Darrell balling. No, brothers and sisters, I want to bring it to you so we can ball. Right? Our community is in so desperate need that one person can't do it. Oprah can't do it. And she the richest black person in America, I think. Maybe Bob Johnson. But one person can't do it. But collectively we can do it. So that's the motive. Right? That's the motive. And if you go to DarrellMuhammad.net, then we can connect. And then I can deal with folks that's not just looky looks. Not just curious. Not just romanticizing and fantasizing and infatuated with, the idea of talking about the money game. The idea of knowing. Like I told someone on my coaching call with my real estate students, I said yesterday, I believe it was, that I said, you know what? It's not about being infatuated. It's not about getting more intellectual knowledge. The free enterprise don't give you a degree for what you know. They reward you financially for what you do. So if we're in this mindset, we're stuck in this mindset of academia and stuck in this mindset of employee mentality. Well, I'm going to get more information. We're not giving degrees here, ladies and gentlemen. No one on these scopes giving you degrees that you can go and put on your resume and take to a job. I've been on DarrellMuhammad's scope for 6 months. And I've learned a lot in different areas. Right? So therefore, I'm qualified for this position. No, you're not. No, you're not. That's not recognized in an employee environment. What you learn in informal educational settings, brothers and sisters, is what you need to go out there and build the life, the freedom, the financial freedom, the lifestyle that you want, that you can't get in totality from formal education. All right? So let me just share that with you. So we're talking about committing to start and completing the goal, right? Committed to starting and completing the goal. A lot of us, we're expert starters, right? Expert starters. But we're worse at finishing, right? Almost anybody can start. But very, very, very few of us finish the game, right? The money game, the goal of the money game is to win. Not to play, not to get started. It's to complete the race, right? You may not be the first, but to complete the race. First objective is to complete the race. See, a lot of times, getting started is hard, but once you get started, it's not as bad. Once you started running, you run a little while, and you start sweating. Oh man, shoot! Then you're on your way. You're on your way. but we have to finish. So we have to commit to getting started and completing the goal. Completing the goal. That's what we have to do, ladies and gentlemen. Never, never, never. Some of us never really get started. Right? We never really get started. Why? Because we're never really committed. Why we're not really committed? Because our decision was based on emotions and not based on the next logical 2, 3, 4 steps ahead. Right? Now I'm telling you this from what I've learned and what I've experienced. That's why I'm saving you the headache and giving you a shortcut, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters. All right? Who's going to bring this to our community? Who's going to do this? Robert Kiyosaki not going to do it. You'll have to go to the hotel where his people are. Right? Who's going to do this? Susan Orman not going to say hashtag black dollars, hashtag black enterprise, hashtag black bizscope. Susan Orman not going to do that. Dave Ramsey's not going to do that. So if we don't do it, who's going to do it? Who's going to do it for us? Who's going to go back and get the nuggets and bring it back like the Indians do? Right? Indians own more hotels than any one ethnic group, I would say, outside of white people. Why? Because one go and learn how to do it, and they come back to the community and say, psst, come on, this is how we gonna get these micro hotels. This is how we gonna get these whatever they got. Right? But who does that for us? We go get one or two or three little cronies, right? Our little cronies, but we're not trying to come back and empower the community. We're just trying to empower ourselves, but we're not trying to come back and empower the community. We go to what the government gonna do for the community. What the government gonna do to what the slave master gonna do for the community? He gonna keep you enslaved. He gonna keep on milking your community to feed his community. That's what he's gonna do. Who gonna be the soldiers? Who gonna be the pioneers that say, you know what? I'm gonna blow up for the community. I'm gonna provide jobs for black people. I'm gonna get inside the hood and I'm gonna put up my flag. I'm gonna put up my storefront. Who's gonna do that? Right? If you're one of those, go to DarrellMuhammad.net, subscribe, because those are the folks I'm looking for. I'm not looking for any more greedy people. I'm not looking for greedy people. We got enough fat, greedy people around today. Right? American citizens are the fattest people in the world. And that's literally and that's figuratively. Right? We just try to get more. We try to get more knowledge, more knowledge, more knowledge, more knowledge, more knowledge, and we're not using the knowledge that we have. All right? So we're not sure about our decisions, so we get started very, very weak. Very weak. Very, very weak. We very weak. Right? We're very weak, just in case. I'm going to play it safe. Employees play it safe. Entrepreneur business people don't play it safe. Right? You can't play it safe and win the money game. Right? You can't play it safe and win the money game, ladies and gentlemen. It's just not possible. It just doesn't happen. You can't play football playing it safe. You can't play football trying not to get hurt. When I played football, the little time that I played, they said the worst thing you can do is be out there on a football field afraid you're going to get hurt. Right? Am I a business guy? Yeah. Business, right? Jay-Z say, I'm a businessman, right? I'm a businessman. My brand is DarrellMuhammad. 19 years ago, full-time entrepreneur, good, inspirational. We need to hear from you. We need to be watching our scope. We need to network with each other. Everybody that shows up here, you all should. Let me just tell you a little trick I do, right? I watch Jamal Bryant, and I watch Grant Cardone. I watch all these other people on Periscope. And you know what I do? Afterwards, I go back to the replay and I scroll through to see who the people are. Then I hit the people. Then I send them a message, right? That's what it's there for. That's what it's here for. Money isn't everything, bro. Of course it's not. And for you to say that, it says a lot. It says more about you than what I'm talking about. Right? Money isn't everything. Okay. Well, live without it. Let me know how that works for you. And I'm going to live with it, and I'll let you know how that works for me. Money isn't everything. No, but it's right up there next to oxygen. We've heard that before, right? After you need oxygen, you need money so you can eat and feed and clothe and shelter yourself. Right? All right, there you go. All right, somebody step on in there because I'm doing the Periscope. We're wrapping up here pretty soon. See, that's a poverty mentality. See, that's programming. It's not that it's a bad person. We're not making any judgment, right? We're not making any judgment. The Quran said, hurdle truth at falsehood until you knock its brains out. Not kill a person, not judge the person. That's just a programming, right? Have a virus on your computer, you just remove the virus and you keep the computer. Right? No, money is not everything. Right? But not having money will surely create a whole lot of hell for you. Right? We live in a capitalistic society, free enterprise. See how far you can get and how happy you would be. Right? Being financially poor. So, that's number 4. Number 4 is final number 4. I'm going to open up for questions real soon. Yeah, I will be successful. Not saying that money isn't everything you want. Not financially. Money has its place. Money has its purpose. When we say money isn't everything, that means we're trying to apply money to what it is not designed to do. The Bible said money cureth all things. All things, right? All things. All things. All things, brothers and sisters. All things, right? All things. You got a health problem, you need money to get the best doctors. The presidents of the United States have the best medical program anywhere in the country. That requires money. Oh no, somebody help the brother out. Money is the root of all evil. Read your Bible, brother. That's not what it says. That's what you've been programmed to believe. But that's not what the scripture says. That's not what the Bible says. That is not what God says. That's what the enemy of your prosperity is telling you, has programmed the middle class and the poor class to believe. The scripture says the love of money is the root of all evil. The love of money is the root of all evil. All right? The love of money is the root of all. Okay, let's go ahead. We digress, but we want to help as many people as we can. And it takes maturity to converse with those that have a difference of philosophy, if you will, right? It's easy to have everybody that agrees with 99% of what you say, but business and winning the money game is about expansion, it's about growth, it's about new territory, it's about new opportunity. It's about new opportunity. That's what it's about. Number 4 is massive continuous action. Massive continuous action. Massive continuous action. Massive continuous action, ladies and gentlemen. Brothers and sisters, that just means you have to be all in. All right? You have to be all in. You have to be all in. Massive action. Massive, maximum action. Continuous. Not start and stop. Not start and stop. Right? To win the money game, you don't stop. You pause, but you don't stop. Right? You jog in place, catch your breath, then you take off again. You jog in place. You might read, right? Study up, right? Because you need a break because you've been grinding, hitting the blocks. You've been out there hustling, as we say it, right? Vernacularly, hustling, getting my grind on, getting my hustle on, right? But you need a break. So you go on a personal spiritual retreat, but you take your books with you. You take your books with you, right? Take your books with you. And you study and you read. And you regenerate, become, energized again. That's what the seasons that we experience are about, right? The seasons, the cycles of seasons, so the earth can regenerate. That's what it's about. So that's number 4, massive continuous action. So let's recap real quick. Number 1, recognize opportunities that get you closer to your goal as fast as possible. Number 2, decide quickly and change slowly. Number 3, commit to getting started and continuing till the end. Till the end. Until you reach your goal. And number 4 is massive continuous action. Those are the 4 must-haves that we need to have in order to win. Without them, we will not win, ladies and gentlemen. All right? So any questions? Any questions that you have? Any questions that you have right now? Any questions that you have right now? Go ahead and put that in the feed. Remember, go to DarrellMuhammad, DarrellMuhammad.net, starting January 2016. We're going to have private live scopes. We're going to have private meetings. We're going to have private interactions so we can get to know each other. Recap, please. Okay, number one, inspiration for life. Number one, recognize opportunities that will get you closer to your goals as fast as possible, because we all are on time clock. Decide quickly, change slowly. All right. Number three, commit to getting started and completing the goal. All right. And number four is take massive, continuous actions. Massive, continuous actions. All right. So go to DarrellMuhammad.net. Subscribe if you like what you hear and you want to be a part of a bigger community, or a part of a community that's about taking action to empower not just yourself, not just your family, but most importantly, our community. Our community needs our help, right? More now than ever before. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so if there's no questions, thank you very much for being with me today as I came back from Cancun last week and wasn't able to broadcast there. We're here Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. Right here, right now. I'm new to Houston. All right, Inspiration for Life. Reach out to me at DarrellMuhammad or Twitter or whatever, Facebook or whatever. Reach out to me. Let's connect. All right, so you guys come back tomorrow. Bring somebody. Same time, same bat channel, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time here at Periscope. And as I always say, all right, I'll see you at the top, not from the top, because you, your family, but most importantly, our black community needs your very best. And they need for you to win at the money game. All right, till tomorrow, brothers and sisters, take care and God bless. All right, Jerry 008